Hi guys, so I got over 16 lines on part 1. So obviously you guys want a part 2, so here it is. Izuku Midoriya, point of view. Wyatt, listener, was walking off with that monster. I couldn't stand anymore. All of a sudden, without my control, one for all started going off by itself. It charged to 50%. I couldn't control it. But with all the anger inside of me, I punched the boss. I sent him flying. But since he was holding onto Wyatt's chains to send her flying too, I realized what I've done. I ran over her to make sure she was okay. She wasn't moving. I picked her up and rushed her over out of the fight and called the police. Police, after all the villains were handled, they were arrested, and the boss was put in Tartarus. Because later on, they found that he murdered many children and abused them, and kept them in labs before killing them. And for a listener, she was put in the hospital. I felt completely responsible for hurting her like this. I wanted to punch myself super badly. On one day to visit to the hospital, she woke up from a slumber she's been in for the past 2 days since he passed out. Excuse me. I go over to see her with a bouquet of flowers and to apologize. I got her favorite flowers. I walked to the hospital and I told the lady at the front desk who I'm seeing. She said she wasn't available for the next 4 hours. So I had nothing else to do. So I sat there for the next 4 hours. When it was finally time, I walked in. I see her in a hospital bed. She was shivering a little. I walked up to her and I put the flowers on the desk. I put the flowers on the side table. And I kept on apologizing. Even when listener said she forgave me, I just kept on apologizing. I felt horrible. Listener's point of view. Izuku kept apologizing. I told him it wasn't his fault. He couldn't control it. But he kept on apologizing until I grabbed him by the cheek to make him stop. He turned a bright pink. I told him to calm down. And I said I didn't blame him. He did what was right. I told him that I was better in a hospital than back in that place. He gave me a soft look. Me and him spent a lot of time together in a hospital. And sooner or later, I was dismissed. Of course, I had a lot of bandages around my legs, but I could walk properly after a lot of walk therapy. I don't remember what it's called. I don't know the scientific name. So later on, he was walking to your locker after. It was Friday when he was walking to your locker after class. There was something in your locker. He found a note telling you in a heart-shaped envelope to meet you at the cherry blossom tree. You automatically realized who someone was going to confess to you. You had mixed emotions. Since you had a crush on Izuku Midoriya, you don't know how to feel. But what if the person was really cute? You might start crushing on them, and you might forget about Izuku. Your emotions were mixed. Reluctantly, you went away. You went to the cherry blossom, ready to fight the urge, or accept it. You see someone hiding behind the tree, whispering something. You automatically recognize Izuku Midoriya by its green fluffy hair. You called out Izuku's name and he turned around. He Deku's point of view. When listener called out my name, I was finally ready to tell her how I feel. I was stuttering a lot. I said, in my mixed up words, I said, listener, I really, really like you. I'm sorry if you don't feel the same way. I just couldn't hold it in anymore. I liked you for a really, really long time. I don't know if you don't feel the same. It's okay if you don't feel the same way about me. You sat there stunned, but you started crying. Izuku started crying. Listener's point of view. I was starting to cry too. And then Izuku grabbed my face and said, "Why are you crying?" And I said that I loved him too. We kissed underneath the cherry blossom tree out of nowhere. A round of students were clapping their hands. Later on to find out they were all in on it. Well, not the whole boss thing, but the cherry blossom meetup, and they were the ones to encourage him to tell me how he felt. You guys started dating until you graduate from UA. And that's the end of that story. So, yeah. So, guys, I've been having problems with the comments section. I'm trying to turn the comments on so I can get your opinion on which character should I do next. Because, okay, it could be, I don't know, but I'm thinking, let me know in the comments, which one you want to see, Denki, Kirishima, or Bakugo? Let me know. Alright, guys, so I gotta go. See ya. Bye.